Did you know ancient giants existed before the Great Flood in Noah's time?
In the earliest days of the world, when humanity was still young and the earth stretched wide and untamed, people multiplied across the land God had created. Families grew. Cities began to form. Civilization was rising. But something unseen, something mysterious, was unfolding. Scripture tells us that as mankind increased, a strange union took place, one that would forever mark human history. The sons of God saw the daughters of men, and they desired them. They took wives for themselves, crossing a boundary that was never meant to be crossed. And from these unions came beings unlike any the world had ever known. They were called the Nephilim. Giants walked the earth in those days, towering figures of immense strength and renown. Warriors of legend, men whose names inspired fear and awe, but their power did not bring peace. Violence spread like wildfire. Pride and corruption filled the hearts of humanity. The earth groaned under the weight of wickedness, and God saw it all. He saw that every thought of mankind leaned toward evil, that the beauty of creation was being consumed by chaos. And the Lord was grieved to his very heart. The world he had lovingly shaped was slipping into darkness. So God declared that the corruption would not stand. The violence would not endure forever. Judgment was coming, yet, even in a world drowning in sin, one man stood apart. Noah, a man who walked with God when others turned away, while giants boasted of their strength. Noah lived in quiet obedience, and because of that faithfulness, he found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Through Noah, God prepared a rescue, not only for humanity, but for the future of creation itself. A great flood would cleanse the earth, washing away corruption, pride, and the violent legacy of the giants. And when the waters receded, a new beginning would rise. But the memory of the giants did not fade. And centuries after that, one giant would stand on a battlefield, defying the armies of God. Goliath of Gath, a warrior wrapped in bronze and arrogance, certain that size meant victory. But heaven would prove otherwise. A young shepherd named David stepped forward, armed not with armor, but with faith. And with a single stone, the giant fell. Because the story of the giants was never truly about their strength. It was about a greater truth. Power without righteousness collapses. Pride cannot stand before God. And faith, even in the smallest hands, can bring down the mightiest force. From the Nephilim before the flood to Goliath on the battlefield, the message echoes through time. Human greatness fades, but God's purpose endures forever.